We're going to solve these two little trig equations. Notice the interval that we're solving them on. It's the entire unit circle from 0 to 2 pi in radians and from 0 to 360 in degrees. So we solve these as we normally always have, but we just have to consider we're using the whole unit circle. So a lot of times you're going to get two solutions. So let's ignore the second one for a second and focus on this. So it says on the interval 0 to 2 pi, determine where tangent of theta equals 1, or for which values of theta does tangent equal 1. So I'm going from 0 to 2 pi, which means the entire way around. So tangent is 1 on the 45-degree angles or the pi over 4 angles. So I know I'm only choosing from these 4 spokes. But it says tangent is negative. So you have to figure out which of these spokes would tangent be negative. If you like to use all-star trig class, that's a good way to do it. Tangent is positive here and here, but we need tangent to be negative. So we're going to ignore these spokes, and these are the answers. Tangent would be -1 here and -1 here. So now we have to answer the question. We're going from 0 to 2 pi, so this angle would be pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4. And this angle down here is 1 pi over 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pi over 4. So those are the two angles that tangent is -1. Now it's very, very simple to check. Put your calculator in radian mode and type in tangent of 3 pi over 4, and then type in tangent of 7 pi over 4, and you should get -1. There's also another good way to check on the calculator that I'm going to show in a separate video, but let's finish this first. Same type of question, except now it's saying we're going from 0 to 360, which means we're still using the whole unit circle, but we're just in degree mode. So secant, we're going to make its reciprocal, which is cosine. And as we know, this is going to turn out to be -√3 over 2. So you should have done enough problems by now that you know that's going to simplify when you flip it into -√3 over 2. So cosine is x. √3 over 2 is going to happen on the 2-spoke circle. And since x is -√3 over 2, that means x -√3 over 2 is the long distance for x, and it's negative. So I'm starting here. I'm traveling at -√3 over 2 on the x-axis, so that's the long distance. So I'll stop about here. Now identify the spokes that correspond with this long distance of x, and it's this one up here, and it's also this one down here. So those are the two answers. Now you just get there. So we're in degree mode here, so I'm going to count 30s. So starting at 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. And then 180, and then 30 more is 210. So my two solutions here are theta equals 150 degrees and theta equals 210 degrees. So that's it. The next, you can just type those in your calculator and make sure the cosine of 150 and 210 is -√3 over 2. And in the next video, I'm going to show you a very simple way to check on the calculator. So simple, you might even think it's sort of cheating. Stay tuned for that one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.